Jeez, oh Pete's. I clicked the wrong thing and the stuff, and hopefully it's working now. I can't really tell. Let's see. The health the health is streaming. We're streaming healthiness.
Yay.
So I can't tell if it's working yet. Let's see. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another exciting and soon-to-be classic edition of the Homestead Nation Live. This is my wife, Chris. No, it's not. But we have a unique opportunity this evening. Well, there's a lot going on here, and I'll get to it. What's up, Danny B? Brian Hendershot. Cool. A lot is going on, and so you may notice that these less than hotness, who are not my wife, are sitting right here. These brosifs. This is David. Say hi, David.
Hi, David.
Hi, David. And okay, we're not doing super freak. Okay. As you can see, the caffeine is working. This is Jonathan. He's like, hey, let's go play. So, hey, Pumpkin, you know what's crazy? I am feeling better. David, well, welcome. I thought you were several time zones, well, different, and I'm glad that you made it. Yeah, the crazy thing, Pumpkin, is I was sick with the flu, completely knocked out 2 days ago. Yesterday I had to go to work for a convention, like a worship kind of convention, and I don't know how I got through. I came home and just completely hit the wall, and I was like feverish and crazy, and it was ridiculous. But this morning, by the grace of God, I was able to get up and go and do worship, and it was really good. And I'm even ready to have some apple juice. I don't know about you guys, but I would suggest now tonight is we got a lot going, and a lot of it's going to be kind of all over the place, and I'll explain why. But before you don't have a chance, go get yourself a nice, apple juice or whatever. What kind of beverages you guys got there?
Cream soda. Soda pop.
Yep. So, well, here we go. First things first. How's everybody doing? Is everybody good? We are Chicka-Wolf Ranch. Chicka-Wolf. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's start with that. Chicka-Wolf Ranch made a suggestion that I think we're going to actually take up and do really, really soon on the channel. And she had this idea that, I'm assuming it's a she. I think it's a she. Yes, she said it was a she. That Chicka-Wolf Ranch had a suggestion that we kind of come up with crowdsourcing of fix-it kind of things on a homestead. She basically had the issue that there's a lot of T-posts in her property that have been there for many, many, many years. Wayne's in the house. Got to give your gang sign for Wayne. Wayne's in the house. What up, Wayne? Yeah, it hurts. It doesn't. If it's not a gang sign if it doesn't hurt. Beep beep, Alberta. So, but she had this idea that maybe we should do some kind of a video contest to figure out who could come up with the best solution for common homestead problems. And so, one of the problems she's having is she's got all these T-posts in really, really old ground. And so in the coming few days, we're going to start doing this and maybe kind of consider it like a prepper challenge kind of thing. I don't even know you would call it, or a homesteader challenge, but you guys figure out, without having to spend any money, what are the ways that you could come up with to, do X, Y, or Z. And her initial question was, how do you deal with T-posts that are in the ground and you don't have one of those cool jacks that lift them up out of the ground? So Aaron Davis, what's up, kids? What? So here's the thing. Like I was saying, a lot has been going on at the homestead, and well, many of you. Oh, first of all, I gotta say, yeah, T-post removal depends on the assets available. Dave is saying absolutely, but that's the thing, that we are a very creative crew. And when you don't have something, you got to figure out how to do it. And that is the spirit of this competition, this idea. But first of all, I'd like to start off the evening by saying, without a doubt, J0, you guys know J0. He's a buddy of mine. Oh yeah, buds, mano in mano, just like that. But he broke my phone. See that? He broke my cell phone. He totally smashed it to smithereens I don't know if you can see that screen, but it's in about a jillion pieces. And he didn't really break the phone intentionally, but it was kind of funny because yesterday I come home from church. I set my phone on my counter, and I'm sitting there clicking away, answering your emails and all that kind of stuff. And lo and behold, who calls? J0. And it goes, and it goes, ah! And I turn just in time to see it go, kabooey! Yeah, and I've literally been picking glass out of my hand all day long. All right, so now that we got a few folks online, there we go. There's a good Wayne's Homestead. Rock salt will loosen soil, and then you pull them right out. Might take a couple of weeks to work. Man, that's a lot of pulling. I don't know if I want to be pulling that thing for weeks. There's got to be a Deep South Homestead. What's up, kids? Well, here's the thing. First of all, welcome everybody. Second thing, one of the cool things about this particular live event is I love how you guys interact with each other. Not just necessarily what's going on here, because frankly, it could be an ADD fest all day long. And with these two, I mean, I can see him. He's on the verge of picking his nose right now. So, and he totally just farted right then. He totally did. So, love it when you guys interact with each other. So, just catching folks up. The idea is kind of a homesteader's challenge that was brought about by Chicka Ranch. And her issue is she's got T-posts that are in the ground, been there forever. How do you get them out with the cool leverage thing? And I'm guessing Deep South Homestead, who is the MacGyver of Redneckdom, that is an actual title, will be
of Redneckdom.
The MacGyver of Redneckdom.
Solid.
There's a T-shirt and a plaque.
Does it come with a hat?
Yeah, it's matching.
Gotcha.
I'm in.
It's a matching T-shirt, plaque, and hat. So, yes, Danny, squirrel. Absolutely. So, how do you get those things out of the ground if you don't have one of the cool winch thingies? Truck and chain. There's an excellent suggestion. Maybe a 4-inch.
Break it in half.
4-inch fence post, lever. Depends on the rigidity or the compactness of the soil.
Trucking and chain.
I am just making up words now. That is 100% true. With a car rim, you're gonna have to say more. Deep South. What is he? Like a tire? Like put the tire there and like that? Like leverage?
No, the rim.
It's just the same way, but just with the rim.
I think you stick it up.
Oh, you go over the top of it and use it for leverage.
Yeah.
Push it. And then
No, then you could use what do they call those? A pry bar.
Yeah.
That is genius. I knew we could trust you. Deep South.
Thank you.
Cover your phone screen. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Clear backing tape.
Thank you, farmer. You know, and J-Lo busted my phone. And it was really funny because I told him what happened, and I'm not convinced that he understands how this hurts me deeply. He's just kind of like, cool. Well, how are your chickens?
Nice.
Yeah, run the chain over the car rim and pull with a truck. I like that. Sounds like much less work.
Well,
19.
That makes sense because if you wrap the chain,
Then it'll pull like that. Yeah.
It'll just pull upward instead of just pulling it and breaking it in half.
Now that we've got a few people online here, we've been on for about 8 minutes, 50 of you guys on. The reason why Christa is not right here is because, drum roll please, who can guess what might have happened today? Anybody? And
we had baby goats today.
Ruby had her baby goats. And it's good, it's bad. Go, well, come on in. Now here is, well, we haven't named this one yet, but, well, you tell the story, Mama.
Well,
Go get Zeus.
yeah.
We've named one. We've named one.
The first one that came out.
The first one that came out was a boy. I'll let Mama tell the story, but I had to name this goat because it was so solid. We named this goat Zeus.
New kid on the block. I like that.
New kid on the block. But this one here, this one is having a little trouble.
Well, she was born second. She was breech. So as we're helping Mama get her out, and Mom's cleaning her up, the goat, not me. I noticed that there's something weird with her umbilical. It was herniated, and there's a hole.
Wayne, we'll talk.
No.
I want a new goat.
No.
When the won't make me sick.
No. No.
That's not it?
No.
I want a new goat.
No. So, I've never had that happen before, ever. And so we called the vet real quick to find out what we should do. And
Well, no. You didn't tell him what happened. This one came out breech, but the
say that.
umbilical, it was open.
I said that.
Okay.
It was herniated. Yeah, and there was a hole.
It was open.
I said, get on task, Brad. Come on. Focus.
Gotcha. Your pills, Garth?
Your
Garth, your pills.
So anyway,
Tell who you called and who helped out a lot.
we called the goat.
We called the goat. Goat, tell us how we can help.
Okay, it's been a really long day. We called the vet, and she helped out a ton. And then I called Julianne from Dirt Patch Heaven. She is awesome. She really helped me. Yes, she does.
Dirt Patch Heaven.
Yes. Dirt Patch, Mrs. Dirt. And so
She helped out a lot.
she helped out a ton. I noticed that the baby was really cold outside, and it's a very warm day. It was 65 when this was going on. So we brought her, I took her temp, it was 95. It was freaky scary. So Dirt Patch told me to bring her inside and get her under a hair dryer on a heat lamp, or not heat lamp, heating pads, and the heater
On a
running.
skillet. Just put it on the skillet. Get her warm.
Just
Your
like you do
pills,
chicken.
Garth. Just like a chicken, yes.
Got to put them right on the skillet.
They're
Right.
just nuggets. You just gotta toss them a little bit.
Nice. So we've gotten her temperature to normal, and she's been eating. I've been syringe feeding her. I know. And I've taken her out to Ruby, and she's nursed off of Ruby a couple of times, and she's perked up. She's doing well, but she hasn't been standing just yet. Anyhow, I'm still concerned about her, so I'll take her out every couple hours and feed her. So.
Hi, Linda. How are you doing tonight? So this little goat, we're gonna have a contest to name the goat if everything goes well. We're hopeful.
Yeah.
We'll be, obviously very concerned. We'll be praying for the animal. But right now, we're hoping things go good, but we don't know because she literally had to super glue the wound shut.
Yeah, we super glued it shut, and oh, here comes.
I hear Zeus.
Zeus.
The mighty
Mama
Zeus
is
cometh.
Not happy.
Bring Zeus over here.
Come here, Zeus.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that one.
Come here, bud.
Get him up in the camera. The mighty Zeus. Not that close. Zeus cam. Whoa! Oh, jeez.
I know. He's freaky. I know.
I know.
Zeus was born at 1. Oh, good Lord. She's jabbing me in the neck again.
Thank you,
and
Brooklyn. That is very kind of you. Mary is a nice name for a goat.
Yes. Ow.
If you gotta take her back, Mama.
You bite.
No, she's trying to.
See, you
to
thought it was a
suckle
goat.
off
It's
my
really
neck.
a velociraptor.
Yeah, that's what it is. She's trying to suckle
Yeah.
off my neck. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. So we got Zeus, and we're gonna have a contest if this one makes it. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed, praying. Hey Yankee, what's up, brother love? So that is kind of what we've been doing most of the day. It's been a really nutty day.
Yeah.
I've been sick. Claire over there, I don't know if you saw her come in. She's not in the camera shot right now. She was pretty much yakking all over, and that's why I think it's great that she's touching all over Jonathan,
Mhm.
so that maybe he'll get sick too. That's
Yeah.
good plan, sister. Good plan.
Give
So
him
Yeah,
some of her
Lucky.
pants.
I thought Lucky was a great name too, Wayne. So if you guys had to pick a name now, maybe if we name her, she'll want to stick around if she likes the name. What do you think?
That
Do you
sounds
like
good.
Lucky? What do you think?
Oh.
She's like,
Oh.
Lucky's a
I'm
good
down.
name.
I'm down.
Lucky's a good name, huh? Lamb chop. That is nice.
Oh,
No,
that's
remember?
So cute. I know.
That's great.
Aw.
Okay,
Love it.
guys. Now it has come time in the evening's broadcast that it's time for you guys to do shout outs for all of your favorite channels. It doesn't matter if it's a new channel, old channel, something you just plain like. It can be your own channel. But everybody that's going to be watching this stream, you're going to see all of these different names. So if you like a channel, name your channel that you really, really like. On your mark, get set, go. And we're going to pick somebody and we're going to go sub-bomb them, I guess. We'll go.
They said Athena too.
Athena, yes.
We were saying that
Bluegrass.
We were thinking that earlier, but
Lamb chop is cute.
I
So
love that.
Sally Mae, that's very nice.
Aw.
See, we had been sticking with flower names, but we're kind of running out of cute ones.
Well, yeah.
Now it's like dandelion.
Well, and I was thinking, I really like the name Periwinkle. But
Zeus was married
I know
to
that-
Hera.
I know that.
Yeah. Deep South Homestead. What?
Yes, the shout outs.
I know.
See, NMS 886 beat you to it, brother.
Chicka
Chicka woof, chicka woof, chicka woof, 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 chicka woof, chicka woof, chicka woof, woof, woof. Yeah.
Half acre homestead. Yep.
Yeah, well,
Linda's
my favorite-
Pantry, absolutely. Linda's Pantry. She is like the rock star of the skillet. She can't even help it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she gets goat horns.
They
they don't have
them yet.
horns yet.
No, they don't have horns yet. Deep South Homestead,
There
Big
we go,
Family
there we go.
Homestead. Yeah, okay, Off Grid Nation. What other shout outs we got? Linda's Pantry.
Sarah was Zeus's sister.
Yes, Lulu. That's an excellent name. See, I don't know. I'm still kind of going with
Lamb chop.
Lamb Chop is
I like
sweet.
lamb chop.
Appalachia's Homestead. What, Dave? Come on, what else we got? Praxis.
Farmer Meemaw. Woohoo!
Yep. Boss of the Swamp, Jane 0. And if I'm not mistaken, I've been chatting with Linda's Pantry, and I believe that we're going to be doing a Homestead Friends soon with Linda's Pantry. She had gone on a hunting trip, and we've been waiting to time this out, and I'm really, really excited about this because I personally love her channel.
Yes.
And we've gotten so much out of her channel for years, and so it's like, all right, it's kind of cool when you get to talk to the people that you've been learning from for so long.
Oh yeah.
No stress, Mike. Okay, so we're doing some shout-outs. That's probably a channel,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing.
What's the-
That's kind of a weird name for a girl goat, but whatever. Buttercup, we had a Buttercup.
Yeah.
We did have a buttercup.
Yeah, Buttercup didn't. She
No.
got sick.
No.
Oh no, we got rid. She was
We
not.
sold
Yeah,
her.
that wasn't Buttercup.
No, we had Hazel. Hazel passed
Hazel
away.
passed away. Yeah. So
You
okay,
Wake up. You're supposed to be the god of thunder here.
That's-
you're not being very impressive right now. You are lackluster, goat. So, all right, kids, questions for the evening. We kind of came at tonight not being honestly a lot of prepared with a lot of things in advance because life has been absolutely nutty. Everybody's been sick. Goats are dropping out of mama
I know.
goats.
She's
Whoa.
freaking her out.
She liked that idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean,
She
I
heard
didn't mean
mama.
to offend. I didn't mean to offend. And they're so soft.
No, they are so soft. She loved the hair dryer. I gotta tell you.
Okay.
I would-
Chickawolf, Brad, I will switch the video we made to public on what we came up with the post puller. Okay, so
Oh,
if you
see,
guys
gotcha.
want to check the Chickawolf Ranch, she was the one that came up with the idea on kind of a homestead challenge kind of thing, and I think we're going to take it up. Absolutely. Oh, Viking Preparedness. I love Viking Preparedness channel.
Yep.
Pastor Joe Fox is a baller.
Mhm.
You know, every time I go on his channel, I'm like, hey guys, come here. You got to watch this.
Yeah.
Honestly, last night.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
the guy
for
the
it.
guy consistently serves out common sense, even when everybody's going, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. He's the one that's a prepared mind, but he's not freaking out. He's not worried. They're prepared, but he's
Yeah.
he's absolutely
Using logic.
Yeah.
simple logic. And yes, Shofar Mountain, yes, Viking Preparedness, Pastor Joe Fox. So questions for the evening, because we honestly, I mean, I don't have a whole lot, but I got a question for you guys. Did you enjoy the interview we did the other night with Happy Place Homestead? My
man.
buddy Chris, he was the lead
So
singer
fun.
for our band Scarecrow and Tinman, and he basically and I go back to high school.
No.
Just
no,
after.
It's about 20 years.
Yeah. And he and I we were on, record deals and did the whole touring and the blah, 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 blah. But he is a funny dude. And if you have not gotten a chance to, you haven't gotten a chance to see their channel, he's funny. They're making short little videos. But basically, Happy Place Homestead is really funny. And he's honestly like that all the time. It's kind of hard to be around him sometimes because he's always just on.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean?
It's insane.
Like, I mean, if you think these guys don't have a hard time, no.
Mm-mm.
Chris Paget is a ridiculous goofball, and we love him for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I can't remember who it was, but David Smith asked if when did goats start smelling like goats?
Boy goats.
No.
No.
No, he probably means boy goat
like
smell.
They don't smell like that buck nasty
No,
smell.
Okay,
No.
wait. Okay, we're gonna answer that, and we're coming back to where do you seed for rabbit, chicken, fowl. Okay, I got that. So the goat smell. Now we were told they won't stink like nasty male goat until they're old enough to
Reproduce.
But then it's only a certain amount of time during the year.
Right.
It's not the whole year round.
Right. You can kind of put them off on a portion of your property and just let them. They just start licking the air, and it's gross, and let them be all like teenagers.
Yes.
They're always over in their room just licking the air, licking the walls.
It's only Jonathan.
Jonathan's only laughing because it's true.
It is not true at all.
Nice.
He told me that the windows taste like cherries.
Hey, Jonathan, how is the truck working? You answer that one. Do it nice and loud.
There's nothing really wrong with it except a couple missing pieces.
And brakes.
Safety issues.
I said missing
Safety issues. Things that he would just go, no, it's fine,
Yeah.
without working brakes.
Brakes are for wieners.
You know this is live, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Father stinky water.
Okay. Well, going back, somebody had asked about where do we get our seed for our fodder system. A lot of you guys have seen our wheatgrass growing system for fodder. And we honestly, believe it or not, I can't believe that you can get it, but we get them in 25-pound bags from, drumroll, Walmart. And they're non-GMO.
Right. And they're $14? Yeah.
It's cheap.
Very cheap.
Non-GMO.
Yeah.
And so one bag of that lasts a really long time, like a month, easy. And so that's where we get that. So fodder, stinky water, yes. For those of you who might be interested in doing that, you do have to change the water in your system out about every 4 days if you're going to have it near you, because it does smell.
It does, yeah.
It does stink.
Yeah.
And it'll get yellowish, and yeah. So you gotta take that out, swap it out, get rid of it, wash it out. But that's every 4 days. Really depends on how good your whiffer is.
Yeah. This
So
foot is too far up, dude.
look at this little cutie. So all right, they smell like they like pee all over themselves. That's nice.
Yes, they do. And
They do.
Yeah. It's okay. Calm down.
You're
Calm
disgusting.
He just wants to get up and run around.
No, he's just gonna feel over you.
He's tired. I want to get up. Sounds like my grandson. Yeah. Everything you guys are saying about the Bucks, right there.
Yeah. Oh, no kidding.
They're always peeing on each other. It gets gamey in the house. We're always having to rent those, carpet cleaners.
Stop.
Jonathan's bed.
No.
Oh, Brenda, her
You're
daughter was moved out of the ICU.
Oh, hallelujah.
Awesome.
Brenda's daughter was moved out of the ICU. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. That is awesome. Okay. NMS 886. Can't get it at Walmart here. Have to order mine from Amazon. We have found that. Some Walmarts you can get it. Some Walmarts you can't.
Right.
And the funny thing is, it's kind of the Walmarts that are more in the country, then you can get it. You can't at the more, I don't even know what you'd say, economically feasible areas. How do you say it nice?
Yeah.
Deep South Homestead, how's the lemon tree? I think it's still alive. And we're keeping our fingers crossed. We've got 3 different color temperatures of light on it, and we've been giving it water. All the branches are still pliable. The leaves are still on it, so we're kind of hoping that it's gonna make it through. The mighty Zeus, thus speak.
Yeah. Why don't you take him back to
Yeah,
his
why don't you take him back to
Yeah,
Mama?
he doesn't
Yeah.
want to be in here anymore.
No.
So bye-bye, Zeus.
Bye, buddy.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Zeus. So, okay, thanks for all the prayers. Absolutely. And you guys, honestly, if you guys need prayer, any of you guys, we believe in the power of prayer, and we believe that our God is a God that can absolutely do anything. It's literally that simple. So if you have, share your prayers. If you have something that's heavy on your heart, put it down here. This is a praying community. So, yes, she does even sound like Lamb Chop.
Yeah. Where are you going?
She wants to get up,
Why?
want to get mobile.
Why?
Yankee 4 got her Walmart to sell or reloading pieces and parts.
Really?
You just had to ask.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
crazy. That's awesome.
Cool.
So, what else is going on? Anybody got any other questions? Because we're kind of in animal mode tonight.
All afternoon. Started at 1 o'clock. The minute I got home from church, I ran out to check on her. Check on Ruby. And there's a balloon coming out of her. Out of Mount Vesuvius, as Brad likes to call it.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap, there's goats coming.
Beth, we will definitely pray for you.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Absolutely. I'm in West Virginia. Tried to order seeds from Walmart, but they would not ship to my area. Ooh. I don't like that idea.
No.
You know, that kind of brings me up to something, guys. Have you guys noticed, and maybe this is just me, even at our Walmart supercenters, it seems like the shelves are stocked, but does it seem like fewer and fewer items are on those shelves? Like they're kind of stretching things out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I've been hanging around Off-Grid Nation too much. Maybe Tommy's rubbing off on me too much.
Yeah.
But have you guys noticed that there's fewer and fewer things, even though it looks like the shelves are full? So that's a question, because where we're at, it really, really seems that way. Like the store seems full, but where there used to be like 4 products and it was really, really deep, there's like 1 product and it's really, really thin. So are you guys experiencing any of that?
Get out of here, Daisy. Colleen was asking about Nigerian dwarfs.
C. Foster, absolutely.
You know, Nigerians, I don't have any experience with Nigerians. I know they're great milkers, and I guess a lot of people use them if they don't have a lot of space, but I don't know. And then Amish Homestead was asking why we chose this breed. I don't know. It really kind of chose us. We were able to purchase Petunia. Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
We were able to purchase Petunia from a farmer nearby for a relatively good price.
Wow.
And so, you know, we just fell in love with her and got her bred by happenstance to another Saanen and just kept with it. And it's not something that we really picked. It's just they picked us.
What's up, Uncle Buck? I saw you. So, yeah, and just I want to kind of go back to the Walmart thing because, you know, we're on a delay. Everything's on a delay. So now that people are catching up and making comments, it's definitely something that people are seeing all over. Because, David, you're out on the West Coast, right? I believe you're out on the West Coast. And slow down, people. You're typing too fast.
Yeah, I have a hard time.
No, well, they can't.
I know.
You can't help it.
Okay.
Prepping is getting so popular that they can't keep the shelves full. It's trending. Now, that's interesting because I'm not sure if that's the case in what I'm experiencing just because it's normal stuff. For example, where we live, there's a Kroger store, which is like your general, grocery store.
Yeah.
And they are not so much doing what I see Walmart doing. They have a wide variety of fruits and vegetables and everything. Their prices are going, they're maintaining, but you get less food. Whereas at Walmart, they're doing that where the cans are shrinking, but you still have to pay for the same amount. And basically, less and less stuff's being on the shelves. So, okay, I'm in the Caribbean right now. You lucky duck, Brooklyn. Okay, northern Wisconsin. I'm seeing it northern Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw Alaska earlier.
You know, and that's the thing, guys. You got to wonder, is this something that they're doing on a corporate level just to make money? or is it something that's a bigger issue? And I do pay attention to a lot of financial channels of people that I trust. And one of the things that I saw that Tommy over there at the Off Grid Nation was mentioning is he, as a financial guy, he watches the trends in shipping, like the big massive boats that go to and from across the seas, bringing raw materials to companies that make stuff and then deliver stuff. And he said that they're way down and have been way down for quite some time. So I'm wondering, what's the choke? What's the problem? And so I'm reading here, Walmart stocks according to what sells best in a given area. Well, Beth, the problem is everybody's saying that they see that all around the country. And frankly, I mean, we've had people chime in from everywhere from Alaska, Texas, and we're all kind of seeing the same trend. And I think Tommy's spot on when he's watching these global trends of how raw goods are not going places like they used to be. And he's saying by a lot. So same thing happening in Illinois. Yeah. 300 right now. Yeah. Yeah, the dry Baltic index. That's correct. That's exactly one of the things that Tommy said. Now, I don't know how to read that, but I'm trusting that Tommy wouldn't lie to me because we're buds and he's a nice guy. He's an awesome guy. I'm in Southern Ohio and they don't carry anything. I have to go north to get what I need. And I got to be honest, whether you guys shoot or not or whatever, honestly, for about 2 years, I have not been able to go to Walmart and buy 22 rounds.
No.
For about 2 years. Every time we're there, I make an intentional journey over to the sports section and ask, do you have any 22s? No. When are you going to get some? And then they'll tell me some like cryptic thing like, you got to come at Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock. That's when they all get here. I'm like, you sell out of like thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds between 6 and 7 o'clock on a Tuesday? Come on.
That's insane.
I mean, is it that the ammo man? See, this is the thing people don't think of. Do the people that manufacture this ammunition, do they just all of a sudden not want to make money? I mean, think about it. If the demand goes crazy, wouldn't you be making as much as you can? I mean, it's the old adage, make hay when the sun shines, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to make the money, make the money. I mean, they're not creating an artificial, dearth here. If I was a stockholder, I'd be like, sell, buy, get them out there on the shelves. And I'm seeing this everywhere around. Everybody's saying same thing. No 22. That's Raleigh, I'm guessing North Carolina. Cheaper than dirt. You can actually get them there. Wow. So you say, Jennifer is saying, I think Walmart is hurting too, and I can't see the next part of the comment yet. Here in Mount Orab. Yeah, you're not too far from us. We're going to get a store. They canceled it. Oh, no. Michigan is just as bad. Can't get 22s. Tommy's right. That's scary stuff, guys. I mean, because think about, and this is an important thing. People don't think about how important the impact of Walmart is on a society. When Walmart rolls into town, it runs out all of the mom and pops. They can't compete because they can't match the prices.
No.
And so what you've got is a bunch of poor families like us who have to go there because that's the only thing we can afford. And it runs the mom and pops out. Well, then what happens when Walmart goes, well, we're going to go ahead and manipulate the market so that you go over here or you go over here, and then they consolidate so they can just make more money with less effort. Eesh. The Postal Service and Homeland Security got the bid on ammunition. That is why it is limited to us. Tinfoil hat alert. The government is buying up all the 22. Wayne, boo. All right. This isn't just Walmart closing stores. All retail is hurting. Walmart just closed 19 of their sub-owned stores here in the Caribbean. Wow.
They had Walmart.
Wow, I didn't know that. Actually, it's pretty cool.
Wow.
I just bought 1,622 with free delivery. What kind of price you getting, Broseph?
Kidding. Wow.
Man, we just got some stuff from Cheaper Than Dirt too, but it was not cheap. I'll tell you that.
No, it's not cheap.
Linda's
It's not
Pantry.
cheap
Yes,
anymore,
the
either.
stores don't well here either. And I think you should name her Peachy.
Aw, that's a cute name.
What do you think? You like Peachy? You
How
like
about
Peachy?
Peach from Mario.
Peachy.
Peach from Mario. Funny.
Peachy. That's a good name.
Keep adjusting.
Okay, when metals for ammo go up in price, ammo makers adjust accordingly. Well, we have 3 Walmarts here and a Sam's. I'm not joking, it's true. Well, it's true. I heard it on the internet. Goes
Must
without
be.
question. You
Must
can't
be.
question it.
Must
Can't
be.
question it. I heard it on the
Okay,
internet, the
okay.
interweb.
Colleen asked earlier, do we, she saw that we have a cheese making video for the goat's milk, but do we drink the goat's milk? Who in this room drinks goat's milk?
Raise your hand.
Only sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's basically that we found out that some of us like the taste of it or don't mind the taste of it, and some of us don't care for the taste. And I don't mind the taste of it when you're actually drinking it, but then when I burp it, it tastes like male goat smells. And that's not pleasant when you're at work and you're just like clicking away.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh.
So, yes, some of us will drink it. The little kids drink it
Because they have to.
because they have to. No, I don't force it down their throat.
Hey, Homestead, Home Place Journal. Ammo Seek. Yeah, love raw goat's milk. It's delish.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
wouldn't say it's delish.
Actually, you know what?
It's
Let's shift gears for a real quick second. A lot of you guys know from me talking that David was just on a mission trip in Haiti, and he has a unique skill. He's very, very skilled at building things. He's just gone through a carpentry class. I would say it's more than a carpentry class. He basically has built a church, several buildings, several working facilities as a kid in high school. So it's not like, hey, I can build a birdhouse.
I can make shit. No.
He knows how to do stuff.
No, you're building
I'm
a
building
chapel.
a chapel right now.
Right. I mean,
a
it's
cemetery.
So name her Patches for Dirt Patch. That's a great
that's
name.
Awesome name.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I was going to let David go ahead and talk just maybe for a couple minutes and tell about your journey down to Haiti. What was it like? What were the people like? You have the floor.
All right. Well, Haiti was awesome. It was a great opportunity to use the skills that I have been taught. And
He's
She
spinning
doesn't
like a
like
little
me
kid.
but it was awesome. It was the first time that I'd flown on a plane. It was the first time that I'd been out of the country. It was a lot of firsts. Yeah, I do have a South Carolina flag on my shirt. It was a mission trip to Louisiana.
To Louisiana?
Okay. Stay with Haiti. Stay
Or
with
South
Haiti.
Carolina?
Yeah, this one was South Carolina. Let's just stay in the right
Stay with Haiti.
state there.
Haiti.
Gotcha.
Claire, grab that cross over there. Haiti.
Yeah.
So you went to Haiti.
I went to Haiti.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Perm?
It was
He can't handle the ADD like I can.
No,
That's the
I
problem.
can't.
No, he's reading all the comments and gets
Don't read the
totally
comments.
distracted.
I'm trying to not read
Okay.
the comments.
30 seconds on Haiti. Go.
I know. Okay. We were building a 12 by 12 shed that was going to be their home for as long as they needed it to be, and it was a simple floor, plywood floor, with studs and metal siding and metal roof. It was one of the simplest things. They had one door, one window, and one shelf.
It changed people's lives.
Changed people's lives. You wouldn't think how a shed could change somebody's lives, but it's just that they have somewhere to lock up their items. They have somewhere to lock up.
They're not in
and be
fear.
safe. Their kids are not sitting out in mud and under tarps.
It changes you.
Yeah.
It changes you. What was that quote? It was a really, really powerful quote that when he was down there, one of the missionaries told him this quote, and I really, really love it because I think that anybody that has ever gone on some kind of any kind of journey or adventure or trying to help somebody out or a mission where you're going and doing something completely selfless, for somebody else. You could understand this. You could fill in the blank with Haiti, but go ahead and tell them the quote.
Haiti breaks your heart and doesn't give all the pieces back.
Haiti breaks your heart, but doesn't give all the pieces back. And it's amazing how I've been there too. And you're right, Jennifer, earlier. It's amazing how little or simply people can live. This particular little cross here, I actually picked this up when I was there, and it was just thrown in a corner. It was in the trash. It was a rubble. And this thing is a piece of metal. Go grab the thing off the wall.
Grab my sack.
Grab the thing off the wall. This thing, basically, these folks are so resourceful. They have absolutely nothing. They live in complete squalor. And when I say squalor, I mean garbage everywhere. When I say squalor, I mean they literally have things called mud cakes, where they will take a bit of mud and they'll mix it with lard and maybe some salt if they have it, and they'll bake it up, and that's what kids will eat. And I found this cross in a trash heap, and basically what they do is they take steel drums, like metal drums, and they will bash these things with their feet, and they'll jump on them and jump on them and pound them and pound them and pound them until they can make something, art, that they can sell. And they will take something that is a piece of trash that can't be usable for anything else, and they'll make it into something like this. And if you can see this detail, this must have taken somebody days to do this. And it's just a metaphor for me of how God can take something that is just meant as rubbish, that is refuse. He can take something that is from the trash and make it beautiful. And these people are a representation of that for us and for our family. And when I found this cross, it pierced my heart, because it's like God makes beautiful things out of the dust. He takes nothing and makes something amazing. And so Haiti.
Somebody had mentioned mud cakes. That would be something that
was a treat.
That's a treat, because they only get one small meal per day if they're lucky, and if they're not, they have to sleep with an empty stomach anyway. They normally pick dinner because then they're able to sleep that night. But
wait, just let that sink in for a second. The lucky kids get one meal a night, and they pick dinner so that they'll at least be able to sleep.
Yeah.
It's rough.
I mean, when I was cutting all the boards for building the first house, I didn't realize it, but I was sticking my scraps underneath the table.
Well, tell them they don't know what you're doing. He was cutting wood to build houses.
I was cutting 2x4s, leaving about this
blocks,
little tiny blocks for scraps that I was trying to save as much as I could, because that's what I had been instructed. So I'd throw the scraps under the table and they kept disappearing. So I was curious about that, and I started paying attention more near the end of that day, and the kids would gather up as much as they could in their arms and take it home to their families to cook their only meal for the day. My scraps that I was trying to make as few of as possible were their sustenance.
That's how they were cooking their meal from his refuse.
Yeah.
And then the other part of that I think was great is you said that the very next day, even though he wasn't supposed to,
I decided to make a couple mistakes
so that they would have a little extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't care where you are, guys. You can be absolutely a blessing to somebody around you. I showed this little angel here, and this was trash. This was a piece of scrap metal. And I can't tell you the intricate work on here. There's probably 500 individual little dimples that are pounded out with precision and hand painted, each one of them. This was garbage. God can redeem absolutely anything and make something beautiful out of nothing. And that is the good news. That is absolutely the good news, especially for me. I don't know about you guys, but I fall and I fail and I'm broken just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was not for this redeeming God, there's no reason why I would want to keep doing this. Why would you want to keep going? You know? Name the baby goat Haiti. Yeah,
Oh,
that's great.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and actually, here's another video that I'm going to make that I have not made.
This doesn't exist.
This doesn't exist. I'm not going to share anything with you that is illegal, but these are not almond pods. These are not almond pods that I can hear in there. They are not almond pods from another country that did not, well, no. Well, they didn't go through customs because they're not from Haiti.
No, they didn't.
They did not.
No.
But we're going to try and get these things planted. And if you guys live in an area of the country that this will grow, I may send you one because these don't pollinate. They don't pollinate where we live. And for me to actually get one of these things alive, it'd be a miracle because they say it's about 1 out of 15. And I have 5. And then the odds of them growing here in the Midwest, so I might send one out with somebody who has a particularly green thumb and lives in the South, because if I had 5 of them, which I don't, I would want to keep at least a few to try on my own.
Barbara is suggesting that we name the baby goat Grace.
Well,
I can't do that.
we've got a daughter named
I have
Grace.
a daughter named Grace. So.
Well,
Excuse me.
and here's the thing about
Thank you,
Grace.
Jennifer.
Thank you, Jennifer. You want to tell the? You want me to tell the? Have I told Grace's story?
Yeah,
We've
did a
told
video
it
on Grace's
before.
story.
Yeah, and so we have a daughter named Grace, and someday in the future we'll share her story again. We've shared it in the past, and it's honestly a really difficult story to tell. But the 20-second version is she was born at 1 pound and 15 ounces, and nobody thought she was going to live, and she spent a lot of time in NICU with a lot of prayer, and now she is full of piss and vinegar, and she is a almost teenager.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
And she's got cerebral palsy, and it's kind of crazy because she knows no fear. She knows
Yeah,
no
like that.
fear. She runs, and every time she gets running, she's like, it's like whoa, whoa, whoa. But
I
then,
love it when she runs. It's
yeah.
awesome.
So
Sunny's suggesting Snow.
Snow,
Yeah.
Poppy, that's a good name.
Yeah.
Ozark Mountain Girl, hi. Okay.
Home Place Journal said something about opening the almonds. When I was down there, the kids they showed me and they explained to me in broken English what they were, and they would take rocks and smash them open. They're not green and liquid inside. It's like a really hard shell, and then there's another hard shell inside of that one. And inside that, there's a little tiny nut about that big that was not fully developed yet. That they would quickly try to put in my mouth, and I would take it from them. And it was very bitter at the time because they were all still green and not dry.
So were they just messing with you? Like, here, eat this, Blanc.
No, I was curious about it, so they were showing me what they knew about it.
Yeah, and it's funny because for those of you who don't know, they speak Creole, which is French,
yeah.
ish, and then they mix,
French-ish.
it's French-ish. It's hard to describe. But whenever they would try to get your attention, it was Blanc,
Yeah.
which
would
means
call you
white. White.
Right.
And I would say
Home Place Journal, you are correct. Everybody does love ice cream.
ooh.
Oh, yeah. You speak to me now. Oh, yeah. Look at her.
When they would yell at me, Blanc, trying to get my attention,
For goats.
Goat.
I would say, no muévele Blanc, muévele David.
What does that mean?
What does
That means my name's not Blanc, my name's David. And then they would look at me like, "Oh, you actually know a little bit."
Yeah.
Brian B. I'll tell you what's funny. I had
a goat.
I had a friend who was a musician, and the funny thing was he couldn't come up with a better name. He had cats. He had 3 cats, and guess what he named his 3 cats? 1, 2, and 3. Cats. There you go.
Cuddles.
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 There's so many awesome names. I'm so torn.
So,
Ah.
all right, kids, I got to be honest. We came pretty unprepared tonight, and we will be much, much more prepared tomorrow. And since I was sick, if I sing now, I'll probably hurt myself. So, David.
Got your home place. What?
Nothing.
I'm not singing for you.
I'm not singing. I can't. I'll hurt myself.
No, you're not singing.
I was
But-
singing earlier.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, in all honesty, if you do have prayer requests, if something's going on in your world, please don't be bashful on sending us a, take that lightly. The folks that we've met and the people that we've had, Deep South Homestead, it feels like they should be our uncles and aunts. Like we should a message. We honestly view this as community. And I J0, all of you guys, it just seems like we're buds and we just haven't met yet. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Beth.
What'd Beth say?
Please do not sing.
Yeah, thanks, Beth. So, but honestly, if you guys have some issues or whatever's going on in your neck of the woods, please send them our way. If you don't want to do it publicly, private message us. Or if you don't even feel like doing that, you can email us, info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. Oh, one thing that we do, Wayne needs prayer bad. Guys, get him. Attack the Holy Spirit on him. Holy Spirit? Seriously, share those things. If you don't want to be, specific, that's absolutely fine. But definitely Wayne's saying he needs some prayer. But one thing before we head out, and I am going to pray, but basically, guys, listen, it's not just us talking to you. I know you're sitting there watching this happen in real time, and that's really cool. But all of these names that keep scrolling up the screen, those are people that are similar to us.
Yeah.
They're people that are obviously interested in being self-reliant. They're obviously people that like to do, animals and growing things or fill in the blank. But we're all in the same boat. Help each other out. I mean, we're just one family, and we can only do so much. But I guarantee you, I believe in right there.
Mhm.
She sent us the most beautiful handmade, like these. What would you call them?
There were
Just pieces of artwork that
it
were an
was
encouragement.
cloth. They were crosses.
Yes.
She sent us crosses, and I love them. I
Well-
keep one in my Bible, and Claire keeps one in hers, and
Yeah. And my point is this, that, if you hear that Wayne is having a hard time, be there in prayer for him. Maybe go to his channel. Maybe say, hey, I'm praying for you. Don't just let it die right here. We have an opportunity to build community in a way that has not happened before. Think about this way YouTube works, guys. It's huge because I can see what Beth is saying, and I can see what Discipled One is saying, and I can see what Cat Lover is saying. I can see what Deep South Homestead is saying.
Amen, Cat Lover.
And you know what? You can be absolutely change in somebody's life right now today, just because of what you saw happen.
Yeah.
You can stand in the gap and pray for somebody who feels like they are alone. You can pray for somebody who feels like they're just at the end of their rope. And you know what? I got to tell you what, from the perspective of somebody who's been through it, it will change you. It will absolutely change you.
Yeah.
And so, I'm gonna pray, and don't log off. If you guys have prayer requests, shoot them up there, because afterwards you can still go back and look. And I know there are people out there of faith who are going to pray. And I know there are folks that are going, it's me, but you're afraid to type something up there. You can be general. You don't have to be like, I have blah. No, you can be general. But guess what? We're here for you, and we need to build this community, and we need to stop acting like we're lone wolves out there. We're not. I got to tell you, without you guys' help, we would never have been able to do any of this. 99% of what we've learned how to do is from people like you, putting videos up, being there. Linda's Pantry, Wrangler Star, JNL Zero, all of you guys, we're together. We're in this together. And so we're going to pray, but don't log off. If you guys need something, don't be afraid to say that you need something. You know what? You're kind of gypping us if you don't ask. Think about that. Chew on that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. So let's go ahead and pray, guys. Father God, I come before you tonight, and I just ask, Lord, that well, those of us that are out there who are feeling alone, feeling in need, maybe at the end of our rope, don't know where to turn, that we would be able to look to you and find peace. Dear God, I just ask that you would be like a loving Father who cares for us with an endless loving care. That you just want to pick us up and love on us like kids. That you would just give everybody a hug tonight. Give everybody a hug and say, you know what? I feel your pain. And I love you. And you're mine. And I am yours, and I'm not going to let you go. I will never let you go. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you because you are mine. I call you beloved. And I hope people hear that tonight. I call you beloved. And you know, the person that's sitting there at this computer right now going, boy, I feel like that's me. It is you. I call you beloved. Father God, that they would just know beyond the question of a doubt that you are absolutely in love with them and you want to help. Give us the courage here to be your hands and feet. Give us the courage to get involved in people's lives, even though sometimes it might be messy, even though sometimes it might be inconvenient. Give us that courage. Lord, please be with these folks tonight. Let them know how much you care. Let them know how much we care. We love you, Jesus, and we hope that, that you just use us. Amen. All right, guys. I'm going to let this roll for just a little bit so that we can get all, if you got something to request, I promise you we'll go over all of these, and we are going to pray for my son. He has depression and anxiety. Yeah, we're going to go over all these, and this is not just a thing that we're just going to shut off. I'm going to let this roll for a little bit. So understand that you guys, we're in community together, and I would encourage you, get involved. You know what? Getting in people's lives is sometimes messy, and it's sometimes uncomfortable. But you know what? I kind of serve a God who decided I was worth it. And I don't know about you, it must have been messy. God makes beautiful things out of dust. He makes beautiful things out of us. You guys have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.